Hello, everyone. Welcome to Week at Sports, and it's Lions Rumor Mill news. Like always, once a week, I at least try to get this stuff out alongside our now pregame videos. A couple interesting things the Lions have done, mostly regarding injuries going on. Uh, Two players have been waived, that being offensive lineman Connor Gavin, who was hurt last year, got hurt again this year. He got waived. Also, they have waived Antoine Green, which I find more as a surprise. He also got hurt. He got a concussion and they have waived him. So one of Brad Holmes' first draft picks to be waived.
Yeah, it's a cruel business. I mean, you can't you can't help but get injured. I mean, you got to play your ass off just to get on the team. But one injury can basically get you kicked off, especially during preseason. I like Green. I thought he was developing, but they have a surplus of receivers, really.
Yeah,
and a lot that are every bit as good as him. So, yep, it's unfortunate. Sorry to see him go, but that's the downside to football.
One guy off the list of potential wide receiver number 5s right there. So he got injured. They ain't relying on him anymore to potentially be somebody. I think he was on the roster for most of the year last year, just didn't get a ton of playing time, and drew the short straw right there. Other moves have been made. They have placed defensive lineman Nate Lynn on reserve desk injury, someone who really wasn't going to do too much because I only know who the guy is. They signed a linebacker, Abraham Duplain, and signed tackle Jamarco Jones. Get more bodies.
More bodies. You need bodies to get through the preseason. That's what preseason has become, basically. I like some of what I'm seeing. And from, a few of these guys are getting their reps. I'm hoping that, Hendon Hooker can overcome his
little bit of head injury,
concussion, and get some more playing time. He needs it. He should be out there more than Sudfeld for sure.
Yeah.
I'd give that guy 3/4 at least.
The Lions have also released offensive lineman Ike Boker, who they signed earlier, like 3 weeks ago, I think, and already released him. And they also have signed a QB, Jake Fromm, or Forum, wherever you say that, Fromm, and linebacker Ty Summers. That's not the QB who we're looking for.
No. And I think people are just wishful thinking. But, if we got Tannehill, sure, he'd be a great backup.
There are options.
It may be wishful thinking
at the backup QB position, but there are the rumors of, are the Lions going to get another QB, just like they swirled around last year until we finally agreed with Teddy Bridgewater on us not being comfortable enough with Nate Sudfeld. And obviously we can see why we're not comfortable enough with Nate Sudfeld as our backup QB.
Yeah.
That's
kind of obvious, and we'll see. Like I said, I would not mind Hendon Hooker being our backup.
I think Hendon Hooker would be fine as our backup, but I mean, it also comes to how ready he is, how ready the Lions feel he is. I know I saw rumors of the Lions maybe going after Taylor Heineke because the Falcons are thinking about trading him.
I like him a lot.
You got a few.
I think he's more realistic than Tannehill.
Yeah, you have options at QB. For the most part, of who you might be able to sign. There's some you could trade for. Most notably, I would say probably Taylor Heineke. Because of the situation he's kind of in, where they have Kirk Cousins signed at Atlanta, and they just drafted Michael Penix. So he's already a 3.
How's Michael Penix doing yet? Do we know?
I have not watched the Atlanta Falcons preseason game to tell you how that is.
Massive waste of the first round.
But let's see who we got still available. Let's just entertain our thoughts on positions for the QBs. How many quarterbacks are left in the free agent market?
Not much
for us to be able to sign right now, because I mean, there has to be somebody who hasn't been signed yet by available. So you have Ryan Tannehill, Brian Hoyer, Blaine Gabbert, AJ McCarron, Matt Barkley, Trevor Siemian, Nathan Peterman, Logan Woodside, and Ben DiNucci.
I mean, there's at the top
So
of that list. There's a few guys that could be decent backups.
I
I
would
don't know
say
if they're going to be
Tannehill and
DH.
Hoyer would be the only two I would probably trust.
You wouldn't trust Gabbert?
I mean, he old.
Oh yeah, I guess.
35. He's 35. I mean,
Well, that's
Tannehill's
a
30.
backup. I mean, you don't
Tannehill's
want this
36.
year.
Hoyer's 38. I mean, I guess out of the three right there, that's the youngest.
Yeah,
I mean, more or
Blaine
less, I'm
Gabbert.
looking at likely you're going to go trade for somebody because Tannehill likely is not going to make anywhere near what he was previously making, because he obviously is not with a team right now. He ain't going to make 30 million, but he's certainly not going to make 10 million or 5 million as a backup. 5 million would be max as a backup.
You might want more.
And that's probably why he's not signed.
That's probably why he's not signed. That's right.
But that's like the biggest thing is just a QB right now. Where are the Lions going to sit at with a quarterback? Because right now we look at Nate Sudfeld and we're like, why is he even on the team? But
Well, we know why he's on the team at this point. Bodies. That's all that matters. I mean, they just gotta have people who will play. As it comes closer to regular season, we'll see who's weeded out. I can't imagine. I was surprised, like I said, after watching him play, that they thought he was better than Hendon Hooker. I didn't see that at all.
yeah, I know there's some people thinking that. Well, I mean, there was reported that Hendon Hooker was number 3 on the depth chart, and that's why you kind of like are a little bit worried when I see that he is 3 and Nate Sudfeld is playing as bad as he is. But so we'll see exactly what happens when it comes to the signing of anybody. I don't think anything's really going to happen. It's probably going to be Nate Sudfeld going into the year. Probably going to be Nate
Don't
Sudfeld.
say that. Don't say no.
It's probably going to be Nate Sudfeld.
But yeah, are we going to talk about the Kansas City game or what are we doing?
That's a different video.
What? Different video. Okay.
But that's really all I got. Hendon Hooker injured. There's a couple other players that have been. There's double-digit injuries apparently going into training practices this week. So hopefully nothing too major. It's kind of just a couple people banged up a little bit from the game, and we're going to be all good come Saturday against the Chiefs. With all that being said, though, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about all these roster moves the Lions are making. Will they go after somebody to be a backup quarterback? Until next time, see everybody soon.